Let me tell you what to do when the devil starts bugging you. Just look where it's meant to be, and that's underneath your feet. You gotta let the devil know God is in control. When he tries to show his face, put your hands and say, hey, let's dance. Yep. Hey, let's shout, let's shout. Yeah, let's praise it, the praise party. Come on. Let's laugh. Let's rock. Let's praise it. Let me encourage you. Your folks, what we do. But let that devil win. Maybe God won't forgive your sins. Resist the devil and he will flee. And then you get to bring the victory. Your best weapon is your worship. Praise. Follow me and lift your hands. Let's shout. Let's praise the praise party. Come on. Come on and rock with me. Let's praise the praise party. No matter what you're going through, my God will see you through. And if you give me more, I know my God will do it again. You can't let the devil make me through your joy from you. You gotta be strong and keep your hands up in the air when you say, use the devil, hey, clap your hands, use the devil, use the devil. You know the devil can't say when you gotta pray. Use the devil, keep your head. Use the devil, you gotta keep your hands up in the
Good morning, and good morning. Welcome to another edition of the Royal Praise Party. It's a Faith-Filled Friday, y'all. Time for y'all to get on up out of that bed, sleepyhead. Time to get it going early this a.m. Y'all know what it is. Getting you ready for the weekend, baby. Time to get it going on this morning. Peel your back up off the mattress. Put your feet down on the floor. It's time to give God some praise. It's time to be grateful and thankful on this Faith-Filled Friday. We are feeding your faith and starving your doubt. We've got a great show planned for you as we do each and every weekday morning. We want you to get up and get into it, get into a marvelous day, a little chilly than what we're used to, but still yet a good day. We are well into the turkey countdown, heading for Thanksgiving holiday right around the corner. Already got Christmas decorations out in the stores. It's the holiday season, COVID-19, all that going on, and we still are not sure who our president is going to be. They're still counting, y'all. We're going to check in on that. We're going to get the morning inspiration from Sister Sandra Taylor. The prophetess will be in the building, coming on in on that gospel train a little bit, in just a little bit. Plus, we definitely want to let you know that we are going to be giving you that tickling of your funny bone at the bottom of each hour. And of course, later on in the show, we're going to head out to Atlanta, Georgia for the word of the day. We're going to talk sports and much, much more right here. And don't forget, last day to get on this week's roll call. So if you're in the building, go ahead and throw up your city and state. Let us know where you're at, your city, your state, your country, your block, wherever you are. Go ahead and put it up on the page, either the Facebook Live page or the YouTube Live page. We're streaming simultaneously on YouTube and Facebook. And don't forget to check out the podcast and pick us up on Exquisite Internet Radio. God bless each and every one of you. Time to go. So let's get it going on this morning. It's Friday, baby. TGIF. Turn up and let's get going on this morning as we started off with a little bit of Canton Jones. We're taking it straight to the club on a Friday. Let's go.
They don't let them Christians in the club, oh my God. They don't let them Christians in the club, oh my God. They don't let them Christians in the club, oh my God. They don't let them Christians in the club, oh my God. They don't let them Christians in the club, oh my God. They don't let them Christians in the club, oh my God. They don't let them Christians in the club, oh my God. They don't let them Christians in the club, oh my God. They don't let them Christians in the club, oh my God. Look at all these Christians in the club. Look at all my fellas showing love. We don't got the bar. That's what you think exactly. Have a bartender, we serving virgins at free. When the party's over, and I get a buzz off the music. Get high off the spirit when I feel it, can't lose it. Atmosphere is crazy, everybody feels slamming. Man, if you ain't feeling this, then you a certified lame. I came in the name of the one who sent me. Pulling up clean in an all black Bentley. So don't shit me. Step by stunning, we done covered all causes. So everybody coming online, I try be patient, no skipping. Extra police chase, people start tripping. Then you gun home and put your dope away. You don't really need all that in the party anyway. Now, oh my God, they don't let them Christians in the club. Oh my God, they don't let them Christians in the club. Oh my God, they don't let them Christians in the club. Oh my God, they don't let them Christians in the club. Oh my God, they don't let them Christians in the club. Oh my God, they don't let them Christians in the club. Oh my God, they don't let them Christians in the club. Oh my God, they don't let them Christians in the club. Oh my God, can't stop me so you buy one Jones. Christians walking around acting like they club owners. Even the DJs with them Christians, and when he yells switch, Christian switches. Man, you either want to be one of it with fun and you trying to figure out just how to get fun. They come and talk to you, have a conversation. All these Christians in the club, tell me what's your hesitation. I see two over there and three over there and four in the back with their hands in the air. Unified got much power, laughing and giggling like it's comedy hour. Oh my God, they done let them Christians in the club, and the Christians is talking to the thugs and showing love to them thugs. Now they're wondering, they trying to see what is gonna be the power. We know we gon' see that. Oh my God, they done let them Christians in the club. Oh my God, they done let them Christians in the club. Oh my God, they done let them Christians in the club. Oh my God, they done let them Christians in the club. Oh my God, they done let them Christians in the club. Oh my God, they done let them Christians in the club. Oh my God, they done let them Christians in the club. Oh my God, they done let them Christians in the club. Now ladies, now ladies, now ladies in the club, please say oh. Now family, now family. If you in the club, please say oh my God, they don't let them Christians in the club. Oh my God, they don't let them Christians in the club. Oh my God, they don't let them Christians in the club. Oh my God, they don't let them Christians in the club. Oh my God, they don't let them Christians in the club. Oh my God, they don't let them Christians in the club. Oh my God, they don't let them Christians in the club. Oh my God, they don't let them Christians in the club. Oh my God. Look at me, I'm all the way turned up. I ain't smoking, but my homie in here burnt up. Yeah, I'm working on, but he straight up. Couple girls tryna twerk it on me, wait, no. Oh, you even roll up. I'm in here with my lady, can't you see me, man? I'm sold up. Man, I'm in here tryna celebrate a birthday. And you know I'm good away, it's a work day. No matter, we still gon' kick it. And we ain't getting trippy, no Molly in my slipping. Ain't fighting nobody, ain't nobody said tripping. And Southeast Dago in the building. Shout out to Peter Pan, Skyline, Imperial. We out here trying to function. Holla if you with it though. Probably think I'm rolling, I'm just high on the spirit, bro. The only thing we poppin' is the truth. Y'all hear me up. They probably think I'm rolling, I ain't no nut. They probably think I'm rolling, I ain't no nut. They probably think I'm rolling, I ain't no nut. But what I got you need to know about is only I'm turned. Slow motion, leaning off the potion. I tell them I'm straight, trying to keep my mind focused. Can't fully deep clicked up to love. Got 'em looking at us crazy cause we so turned up. Yeah, homie, I'm turned. I ain't popping, rolling, and I ain't burning. So tell Mary and Mommy, I don't need them to party. Someone woke up in the lobby trying to look at the wallet. While I'm 9 holes in trying to work on my house. And I wish somebody would get me started. Hey, deuces up the Nipsey, K-Dot gang. I'm out here in the West, don't holler at me, man. My bloodstream clean, nothing running through my veins. It's 116, yeah, I'm still unashamed. I caught it at work, I'm out here fishing. You know I'm with the kicking, man, we out here trying to kick it. You know that we turn. They probably think I'm rolling, I ain't on nothing. They probably think I'm rolling, I ain't on nothing. They probably think I'm rolling, I ain't on nothing. But what I got, you need to know about is on me, I'm turned. Jump up, flip on him, flip on him. You know how I get on it, get on it. I'm too soft, but it goes, but it's good. Too cool, but it hurts, but it's good. Try to be me, my whole life, but I get caught up with the whole life. Yeah, you know how they think you go, but I'm back to get it on the night. Whole five. You seeing every scene, man, it's the same, unashamed. No, he ain't changed. If you wanna get looked, go off like concrete. Hold up, when you came in, man, I be out in these streets. Yeah, it's probably quick, right. Let the feeling up and I throw them truth out the whip. Now we ain't got no problems, not to kill it. Ain't nothing that gon' stop us. Feel it, but they all in the feelings. Get it, tell them all that get it. Feel it, and it's all alright. Get it, yeah. Jumped out the window. Yeah, I jumped out the window. Jumped out the window. Yeah, I jumped out the window. Yeah, jumped out, flip on him. I'm being me, I'm the one and only, stepping up so clean and staying on, what's going down and I know, swinging hard like a motherboard, make it slow, tell them press the board. I ain't playing around, yeah, give it up, what I'm saying now, get it right, man, I'm getting to it, so we're living, flipping, and this, I be do it, all up, it's all good, and I'm jumping like a what's the proof, shine on, yeah, no shine on, every time, wasting time, like a time for, wet clean, a wet clean, I ain't riding dirty, man, I'm pristine, jumping out the whip. Now we ain't got no problems, not to kill it. Ain't nothing that gon' stop us. Feel it, but they all in the feelings. Get it, tell them all that get it. Feel it, and it's all alright. Get it, yeah. Jumped out the window. Yeah, I jumped out the window. Jumped out the window. Yeah, I jumped out the window. They say that you did it, you jumped out the window. You know that good feeling, you jumped out the window. Tag on a minute, you jumped out the window. Now you gon' get it, you jump out the window. Tell them this is how we roll. Jumping out the whip, this is how it goes. From the Bay to the H town where I'm from, tell them y'all be time to get it up. Jumped out the window. Now we ain't got no problems, not to get it. Ain't nothing that gon' stop us. Feel it, but they all in the feelings. Get it, tell them all that get it. Feel it, and it's all alright. Get it, yeah. Jumped out the window. Yeah, I jumped out the window. Tell me why they all hating on me. Cause it's God over money on my whole team. I banged out like Yeshua is my OG. And I don't really know how to be low key. Logo on my chest like what it do. We done followers of Christ, tell me what he do. And if you're not one, we can still kick it. But I might preach to you, I'm just being real with it. Christ said you gotta love them when they front too. Your love measured by the hate you can love through. And if Christ at the cross for the same was to put him there and die for his killers, he can love you. He the boss, I be on my tail. The way I do it, got a maiming in my halo. The true hurt, but it do work. Until you met him, you can never know your true worth. I keep it 100. Some of y'all love it, some of y'all don't, but I ain't finna change nothing. G.O.M. We gon' keep it coming. If it's hating, you're the only one who does it. Homie, you hate me, you ain't getting no hate back. You get no hate back. Homie, you can hate me, you ain't getting no hate back. Cause all the hating in the world won't make me a hater. We done follow him back. In the world won't make me a hater. All the hating in the world won't make me a hater. All the hating in the world won't make me a hater. All the hating in the world won't make me a hater. Born sinner, I came with a flaw. I'm finna see the light. I was raised in the dark, but he came for the lost and he paid on the cross. I'm a servant of the king and I bang for the cause. You say you ain't a Christian, alright, cool. And you can't rock with it cause it's not true. Game rock red, Snoop rock blue. You ain't never banged in your life, but you got to. Just saying, y'all be acting funny though. First time I hate it cause I'm broke and my money low. Find out I made a couple hundred on the low. Now they like so. I thought it was God over money though. Hate it when I'm paid, hate it when I'm broke. They hating on my face, hating on my flow. See them drown in the middle of the ocean. When you pull up, they be hating on your boat. I mean, you can hate me, you ain't getting no hate back. You get no hate back. I mean, you can hate me, you ain't getting no hate back. Cause all the hating in the world won't make me a hater. All the hating in the world won't make me a hater. All the hating in the world won't make me a hater.
First things first, I'm blessed, boy. All the stress when you dress like Metroid. All up in the armor, frontin' on a hater like, you won't see this logo on my chest, boy. You already know the hold up. Bumpy get to snapping like a photo on my click. We done missed this, that a spit swear something like where them Indians would live. Into this, it's more than music and more amusement. Knew that before we get formed a union with the way you used it. Yeah, I never doubted that the bro was doing it with me. Because I just grabbed my sword and with the waterproof it. This platform that we're using, mask on, evolution is that strong. The illusion is passed on. When the youth is, I'm back drawn. The blueprints for any hater for God to get mashed on.
Homie, you can hate me, you ain't getting no hate back. You get no hate back. Homie, you can hate me, you ain't getting no hate back. Cause all the hating in the world won't make me a hater. All the hating in the world won't make me a hater. All the hating in the world won't make me a hater. Put the drink down, put the dank down. Get your mind right, get your mind right. Pirates, Bumpy, Bizzle, yeah, Peter.
Alex, what's good, homie? What up, Peter? I told you I got you, brother. I'm proud of you, man. Real tough. All right. Never been a fool, but was raised as one. Always so smart, decision was so dumb. Never been a fool, but was raised as one. Always so smart, decision was so dumb.
Here on the grind, they tell me what I'm trying. I ain't lying, cause I know I'm gonna get free. They just want to see me die. Not tell them I decline, cause I know I'm gonna get there. Yes, they down so loud. Get it. Tell me depending on me. I really running on my purpose. I'm so happy with it. Say what you want, but I ain't tripping. I know I'm gonna get there. I ain't true what you say about me. What can you say about me? Acting like you know me, you know nothing about me. Like the lack of money me and mine's never had. I walk up and I ain't tripping. I I got to get it. I break the muddy city. I get progress, I beat up on me, so right here with me. So now you better listen. You gon' see my position. They say progress, you got to go with you. So like you creep, but gonna take a minute. I'm headed to you the business. Right now from start to the finish. Just beat up on the victim. You better pay attention. This fight was on a mission. I'm out here on a vision for all you generation. I've been on prohibition, and now I'm on parole. I broke the law, pleading time to struggles all I know. But it's triple back in the heat, and like I said, it's related to me. The only thing that I started to leave from living the dream, but living the peace. Yeah, I'm perfect, but I'm trying, I ain't lying, 'cause I know I'm gonna get there. These haters, yes, I'm down too loud. Got to get it, heavily depending on the get it. Finally winning on my own, I'm so happy with it. That's what you over out here tripping. I'm
trying to be the best I can be every day. Trying to represent myself truly in every way. I know it's a battle, but I'm ready to fight it. Got a fire under my feet, so it's no need to light it. I'm never gassed up, so I can never be ignited. I'm turning up for something real, and I'm so excited. Cause all I got is love. Don't come looking for my flex, cause I'm blessed. Better tell him more Rex.
I'ma tell him something. I ain't here for nothing. I'm only homeless with someone talking about repercussion. All I got from hustle was my anger building up. My testimony is up, it's a blessing, listen up. I said listen up, homie, I'm a listener. Don't have a vision, be trapped in the game like a prisoner. But now I'm different, bro, cause I chose to make a change. I'm ripping for the homies that's out there ones like the rain. They perfect, but I'm trying, I ain't lying, cause I know I'm gonna get there. These haters try to see me die, and I tell them I decline every time, cause I know I'm gonna get there. Been down too long, got to get it. Family depending on me, I got to get it. Finally winning on my purpose, I'm so happy with it. So I'm gonna get there.
Up to the way, straight to the top I go. From the bottom of the block where they say God not close. Travel with my eyes closed, missing outside the way I might go. Thinking I'm shining with diamonds in my blindfold. Running with the next fellas, rock to a back. Now with them ex-felons and you shoot a cat. They ain't never loved us, so it's right into a trap. But if it's alive, why die? Being true to that. Hard 2 years, 10 down. Money in the bank, you in jail, then out. In the yard, try to be a parent to a kid now. If we love each other, we can shut the thing been down. True father swallow to a lie, what we try to check. Great be the pilot, you ain't trying to fly yet. One way to heaven leads, anytime out of check. Wait for you to make it to the gate, and it's like that.
It ain't no secret that I'm out here on the grind. Ain't perfect, but I'm trying, I ain't lying, cause I know I'm gonna get there. These haters try to see me die, and I tell them I decline every time, cause I know I'm gonna get there. Been down too long, got to get it. Family depending on me, I got to get it. Finally winning on my purpose, I'm so happy with it. Say what you want, but I ain't tripping. I know I'm gonna get there.
God over money, God over honey, God over signs. They say we brought from the monkey. You doing too much. Never contemplate running. Somebody better run pressure, cause Leonidas is coming. Leonidas is here, and we feast on the fear. 300 men company, cause that's more than it appears. So Gideon, we strike fear deep into the Midian. This sounds silly when just with a dog, he can make the city big. That's Ray Charles, that's 5%. You gon' fight that? Hope you ain't looking with your eyes, even the police can cite that. Take notes, better grab your paper. When you die, you better have your saving. No smarter kids, no undermated for further.
Chest out, you can call me Rex. Oh, girl, trying to smash for no sex and she ain't call me sis. Oh well, she ain't even my type though. I told the girl let's go to church, but she ain't about that life though. DMD, I got that Bible on my dresser. I'm high off that blood, I call that high blood pressure. When it comes to being used, I'm a willing vessel. I can see your blood, I make your blood, I'm a blood vessel. Yeah. So I hope you got your sermon notes. My skin is thicker than German coat. You ain't no MC, you spitting TV, heard the quotes. We in the field of art, y'all still building boats. They say, AJ, you got that eyes glow. That Holy Spirit flowing in me, that's that God flow. Y'all ain't no gang, I got dysfunctional friends. Throwing gang signs, boy, I got dysfunctional hands. Yeah, you and your dysfunctional dance, y'all looking crazy. But you and your dysfunctional pants. Cutting holding to the game, that's why I brought my hat shit. Somebody put these fun buns in a straight jacket. And I ain't preaching to the choir, but if it's liars in the choir, then I'm preaching to the choir.
say you still sure Christians out of control. Or we from ex-con with Christians out of parole. Right? Thought I was done, but I'm coming back.
All right, all right, all right. Y'all hear that gospel train coming on around the bend? That means it's time for our morning inspiration. For that, we head out to Yamasee, South Carolina to hear from the she's in the building. My sister, Sister Sandra Taylor. Good morning, sis.
Good morning, good morning.
We're ready for that morning inspiration. Take it away.
Good morning, everyone. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear, because fear has torment. He that fears is not made perfect in love. We love him because he first loved us. Have a great Friday, and remember, something good is going to happen today. Have a blessed weekend.
I'm in my gold chain, rip it, my God. Rocket pops and J's, rip it, my God. Fresh new swag, rip it, my God.
Who said I couldn't be fly? Whip it, come on, fly. Whip it, my God. Whip it, my God. Bigger things, yeah, I want it. If I said I don't, then I'd be frontin' it. He told me that I can have it, as long as I don't forget the purpose of this life. I must live right. He trusts me till I can love you. So I gotta prove. So the beat may change, but the message stay the same. You will be good. No matter where I go, I'll be out the it makes me strange, but we want to change it, baby. You know the world wants me, but they can't take it from me. But he has it, come to me, the way I make up. I'm in my gold chain, but it's my God. Rocket, Russian J's, rocket, my God. Fresh new swag, rip it, my God. Who said I couldn't be fly? Rip it, my God. Rip it, my God. Who said that I can't dream bigger and have price that comes with swagger? Now the world, yeah, I'm in it. Sick of the boxes that they try to put us in. There's more to it, going places, but I'm far from the basics. Tradition, more about religion and where my heart stands. What God doesn't be true. No matter where I go, I'll be out there. It makes me strange, they would want to change again. You know the world wants me, but they can't take it from me. But he has it, come to me, the way I make up. I'm in my gold chain, rip it, my God. Rocket, Russian J's, rip it, my God. Fresh new, my God. The cameras out, bring them up close. Chain hanging, swinging, looking like a joke. Grace and mercy, I don't deserve one. I'm not a boss, but I serve one. Father God Almighty Daddy, I'm the lack in my life is a petty. I don't really need to have to throw it up. Everybody know it up. The story is like a daddy, and I'm so high, but I can't appear another way. Lord, I just wanna thank you for another day. Get it in with my friends and we in tears. JQK, JPP, shit. Yeah. No matter where I go, I'll be out the it makes me strange, but we're going to change it. You know the world wants me, but they can't take it from me. What he has is mine to me, the word I made up. I'm in my gold chain, rip it, my God. Rocket, Russian J's, rip it, my God. Fresh new swag, rip it, my God. Who said I could be fly? Rip it, my God. Rip chose to faith, so we started by God and they're going astray. So much confusion, so many religions that they say it's hard to choose one. They say, how do we know that the way we choose is the only right decision? Well, I can truly say He reveals Himself when I walk by faith, and I can feel Him too. He breathed in me and He made me new. And this evidence that He died on the cross, but He rose again. And He died for me, gave His life for me, that's the help for me. So in the midst of all this confusion, I see religion, great by decision. That's my mind, I've come to this conclusion. Yeah, He's the only way. In the midst of all this confusion, I see religion, great by decision. That's my mind, I've come to this conclusion. The only way, He's the only way. Take me to the church on Sunday. Preach things like just one there. Doesn't really care about the state of their own. It's a shame how a few can mess up God's law. Many preachers out trying to figure it out. People confused, thinking God's not real. Time to show the world He's real. We can show 'em that He's real by the way that He lives. I can truly say He reveals Himself when I walk by faith, and I can feel Him too. He breathes in me and He makes me new. And this evidence that He died on the cross, but He rose again. And He died for me, gave His life for me, that's enough for me. So in the midst of all this confusion, I see religion, faith by the decision. That's my mind, I've come to this conclusion. He's the only way. In the midst of all this confusion, yes, I see religion, faith by the decision. My mind, faith, my mind, I've come to this conclusion. Yeah. The only way. I try and I know that He's real. I thought I knew life, but without Him, I see. The only way to the Father through the Son. Yeah, He's the only way. In the midst of all this confusion, I see religion, faith by decision. That's my mind, I've come to this conclusion. Jesus is the way, He's the only way. In the midst of all this confusion, I see religion, faith by decision. That's my mind, I've come to this conclusion. He's the only way. The only way. In the midst of all this confusion, I see religion, faith by decision. That's my mind, I've come to this conclusion. My God is the only way. In the midst of all this confusion, I see religion, faith by decision. That's my mind, I've come to this conclusion. The only way. In the midst of all this confusion, the only way. Faith by decision. That's my mind, I've come to this conclusion. This is the way. The only way. In the midst of all this confusion, I see religion, faith by decision. That's my mind, I've come to this conclusion. The only way. In the midst of all this confusion, I see religion, faith by decision. That's my mind, I've come to this conclusion. Oh, He's the only way. In the midst of all this confusion, I see religion, made my decision. That's my mind, yes I have. Yeah. He's the only way. He's the only way. He's the only way. In the midst of all this confusion, about these religions, made my decision. I come to the conclusion that He's the only way. That if I just hold on, never lose my faith, just keep pressing on, my struggle will be over in the nick of time. It will be alright. I walked down this road many times before. He has never failed to keep me in His arms. My struggle will be over in the nick of time. It will be
It will be alright. It will be alright. God will take my burden if I just hold on. It will be alright. We can't forget from the trials of life. Dreams have been shattered, cause I slipped on ice. God will come and save me in the nick of time. It will be alright. I've come to encourage you that it will be alright. Yes, it will be alright. God will take my burden if I just hold on. It will be alright. We will, no matter the test or the pain of my past. He will deliver me at all times. God is shining, His path is not so clear. He brought me this far. I can feel Him near. He will take my burdens if I just hold on. I know it will be alright. Yes, it will. God told me to tell you it will be alright. God will take my burdens if I just hold on. It will be alright. Oh, it will be alright. It will be alright. God will take my life. If I just hold on, God will never leave me. But I just stay strong. God will see me through it, and it won't be long. It's gonna be alright.
Yes, indeed. It will definitely be all right. Don't touch that dial. More great music is on the way as we continue to roll on down this holy highway, giving you everything you need by way of gospel music. And we got some more of that great music in store for you on the way. You're listening to your brother from another mother, of course, Apostle Derek Moon, getting it in each and every weekday morning. We invite you to share, and share that video. Remember, there's a 3 share minimum. That's your cover charge to get into the party. You know you got to pay. Well, that's what you got to pay here. 3 shares of the video, and all the invites that you can stand. Go through your list and just invite everybody to the party because it is a non-stop party, and everybody is welcome. Family, friends, and foes. So invite everybody that you possibly can to come and be a part of the party. It's definitely on and popping. Live on social media, y'all. We got Facebook and YouTube on lock. So good morning to you Facebookers and to you YouTubers on this Faith-Filled Friday, y'all. It's Friday, baby, and we are feeding your faith and starving your doubt. But we still don't know who the president is. They're still counting, and that's a good thing. That really is a good thing. That showed an incredible amount of voter turnout and absentee ballots. A lot of absentee ballots. A lot of mail-in voter registrations and voter participation. So they got a lot to go through. I'm not rushing them. Don't rush them. As of right now, Joe Biden is in the lead with electoral votes. I think he's at 253. So he's very close, but we still got a ways to go. Got some key states they're still checking on and still counting up. Maybe by the end of this weekend or sometime this weekend, we'll have a decisive prediction or decisive answer as to who will be our president for the next 4 years. But we got to be patient. Got to let the process be done. A lot of checks and balances going on. Everybody's got a keen eye on what's going on. Not letting any funny business get by, and I'm glad about that. Heard Donald Trump is have issued a lot of lawsuits, frivolous lawsuits in those key states, just to bog things down and slow things up, I believe. But I'm an optimist, so I'm believing the best. I'm believing Joe Biden's gonna pull it out, and we're gonna have some change going on. We need a lot of change going on in this country, y'all. A lot of change. But I am just so proud of my brothers and sisters in America who really participated in this election, and this is where it should be. Hopefully, in the habit of being a part of all of our elections, local elections, state elections, all that stuff, all that good stuff. So hopefully we can start a trend and really get into, especially the young people, getting into it, because of course they're the future. They're the ones that's going to be here carrying on the work. So I believe definitely the wind of change is coming. All right. Anyway, it is Friday, Faith Filled Friday. Birds are chirping, the sun is shining, and we are jamming for Jesus. Been getting it in this morning, 6:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. We got what you need by way of gospel music. A little bit later on in the show, definitely we're going to get our word of the day from Pastor Tony Q out of Atlanta, Georgia. At the bottom of the hour, of course, comedy praise break. Got to tickle the funny bone. But before we get into any of that, we got to get into some of this because it is about that time for us to take a break from the music and get into what we like to call sports talk. See what's happening in the wide world of sports. You heard right. It's time for sports talk on the Royal Praise Party. Don't touch that dial. It's up next. Yes, indeed. Time to see what's going on in the NFL. NFL actually continues as we have begun week 9 of the regular NFL season. And we are excited about what's going on. Top story in the NFL, according to ESPN, the 49ers suffer a lopsided loss thanks to $80.8 million in cap space on injured reserve. A whole lot of money sitting on the bench. Santa Clara, California, for the San Francisco 49ers, players remaining from 2018 Thursday's game probably dredged up many unwanted but familiar feelings, decimated by injury and with the new twist provided by the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic making matters worse. The Niners opened Thursday night 34-17 blowout loss to the Green Bay Packers with a whopping $80.8 million worth of cap space on injured reserve. For as much as the 49ers 4-5 wanted to put on a brave face and show the world they shouldn't be counted out, this overwhelming reality remained. What's left of these 49ers simply isn't good enough to keep up with the most legitimate playoff contenders. Without quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo, tight end George Kittle, running back Raheem Mostert, receivers Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, and Kendrick Bourne, left tackle Trent Williams, cornerback Richard Sherman, defensive ends Nick Bosa and D Ford, and more. The team the Niners put on the field Thursday night was unrecognizable from the one that ran roughshod over the Packers in 2 meetings last season. What did have a familiar look was how things went in the first game. The Niners played without the players above. Most likely, it's a look that, like the 2018 49ers reserve, are going to have to get used to this season. Even with some of their key players returning at some point, things aren't going to get much easier. The Niners entered Thursday's game with the third hardest remaining schedule left in the NFL, which means it might be time to turn back the clock to 2018 when Garoppolo lost to a torn ACL. It was a torturous trudge through the final 12 games, but it ended up with the Niners landing Bosa with the number 2 pick. The journey won't be arduous with 7 games left, but the consolation prize at the end probably won't be rewarding either, since the Niners already have 4 wins. They likely won't be in the mix for a pick as high as number 2. But with questions about Garoppolo's future sure to become the biggest hot button issue surrounding the team, draft pick positioning likely will be more interest than the games themselves. If you want to read this story in its entirety, it's already loaded up. I went to the Royal Praise Party Facebook page. That game, the 49ers lost, kicked off week 9 of the regular NFL season. Speaking of which, let's take a look at the schedule for the weekend. Of course, Green Bay defeated San Francisco Thursday night, last night. Aaron Rodgers, passing leader, 305 yards. Rushing leader, Aaron Jones with 58. And receiving leader, Richie James, 184 yards receiving. And that's what that looks like. Looking ahead to the weekend, a lot of good games going on. The 1 o'clock games include the Denver Broncos on the road to see the Atlanta Falcons. Tickets as low as $75 will get you into the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. That game will be aired on CBS. The Seattle Seahawks on the road, taking it up to Buffalo to see the Bills. Tickets are $40 at the Bills Stadium in Orchard Park. Chicago Bears on the road, taking it over to Tennessee to see the Titans. Tickets an incredible $133 to get into the Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Baltimore Ravens on the road to the Indianapolis Colts. Tickets are $49. They'll get you into the Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. North Carolina, both the Carolinas, the Carolina Panthers. Anyway, they're on the road, taking it out to Kansas City to see those Chiefs. Tickets are $136 to get you into Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas. Detroit Lions on the road. They're going to see the Minnesota Vikings at the U.S. Bank Stadium. $65 to get you in. And the New York Giants heading to Washington to see Washington at the FedEx Field in Landover. Tickets are $143. Houston Texans, they were on the road last 1 p.m. game. They're going to be in Jacksonville facing off against the Jaguars at the TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. That's the low ticket of the day. Just $10. 2 $5 footlongs will get you into the Houston-Jacksonville game. Yep, $10 tickets. Las Vegas Raiders on the road to see the LA Chargers in LA at the SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tickets are as low as $121. Pittsburgh Steelers with their lossless selves. They're the only undefeated team in the NFL at the moment. Pittsburgh will be in Dallas to stomp on those Cowboys. $158 to get you to see that game at the AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Miami Dolphins, they're on the road to Arizona to see the Cardinals. This and the Pittsburgh game are both at 4:25 p.m. airing on CBS. Tickets are $252. That's the big ticket item of the week. State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Miami and Arizona, $252 is the big ticket of the week. New Orleans Saints on the road to Tampa Bay. Orleans comes to Tampa to meet them at the Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Tickets are $165. And then we'll wrap up Monday night. Week 9 will end with the New England Patriots on the road to see those New York Jets. And the Jets, the only winless team in the NFL. They are sitting on a goose egg. Haven't won a game yet. ESPN will have that Monday Night Football. Tickets are low as $57. They'll be at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. We have 4 teams on a bye this week. That would be the Cincinnati Bengals, Cleveland Browns, LA Rams, and the Philadelphia Eagles. They're all on a bye this week. Rest up, gentlemen. We'll be back at it next week. That is looking like for week 9 of the regular NFL schedule. Now we're going to switch gears and see what's going down in the NBA. Yes, indeed. We got a little NBA news to share with you. Top story according to ESPN. The NBPA reps approve a December 22nd start date for a 72-game regular season. Looks like the NBA is ready to get it going. The National Basketball Players Association Board of Representatives voted Thursday night to approve a plan for a December 22nd start to the season that includes a reduced 72-game schedule, clearing the way for the league and union to finalize details on the 2020-2021 season, the NBPA announced. The NBPA's board of player representatives voted to approve the pre-Christmas start on a conference call with the NBPA Executive Director Michael Roberts, sources said. The NBA and the NBPA are planning to discuss the opening of free agency as quickly as possible after November 18th NBA draft to accommodate players' movement with such a short window to the opening of training camps on December 1st, sources said. In a statement, the NBPA said additional details remain to be negotiated, and the NBPA is confident that the parties will reach agreement on these remaining issues relevant to the upcoming season. The league and players are still negotiating financial terms of an amendment collective bargaining agreement, and those talks are expected to extend into next week. Sources said once a formal agreement is reached, the league will lift a moratorium and reopen the league for business on trades prior to the draft. The league believes that a December 22nd start will include Christmas Day games on the television and allows for a 72-game schedule that finishes before the Summer Olympics in July is worth between $500 million and $1 billion in short and long-term revenues to the league and the players, sources said. The NBA and the NBPA have discussed significant rises in the escrow withholding on players' salary and accounts for the severe losses in league revenues during the coronavirus pandemic. The sides are working toward spreading out the players' losses over multiple seasons so the players don't take such a substantial financial hit in one year. The NBA has pushed to Friday a deadline that keeps open the option of terminating the collective bargaining agreement, which would essentially blow up the league's financial structure that allows for a 50-50 split of basketball-related income, that's BRI, under the provisions of the CBA. Because of the pandemic's triggering a force majeure clause in the CBA, both sides have an option of serving notice of 45 days on terminating the agreement, sources said. If you want to read this story in its entirety, there's still a little more of it that you can read. You can see the whole story at your leisure. It's already loaded up onto the Royal Praise Party Facebook page. That's just a little sports talk for you right here on the Royal Praise Party. Don't touch that dial as we drop you back into the gospel groove. And don't forget, Comedy Praise Break. That's up next.
But it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we act this way. That before it's gonna be okay. All my life been cold.
it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we act this way. Everything's gonna be okay, okay. Game, play, you see, average man when the rest was a shame. We happy here, no, ain't no change. So what it was, downright wrong, I'll tell you, nobody never gave us nothing. The tough time, it made us something different, spread the road. Do something to see, every state on the map, a different something to eat. After handshakes, it meant nothing for real. Everybody making a killing, man, showing no feelings, walking off collecting pay. It's the way of the world, ain't changed it, so I guess I'm gonna pray for the world. Sometimes I ask myself, was I made for the world? I scream this to you, and I say to the world, happy then, happy now, happy for a minute, knee deep head over heels in this country. Hey, but it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we act this way. Everything's gonna be okay. I've been here on the line. Everybody gets to know everybody. Down home, good old fashioned people. It's country. I like it. Nothing better than that, man.
I just love Kentucky.
All my life been told, but it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we act this way. Everything's gonna be okay.
Even though I catch you better days, I'm thankful for the chance I got to say amen. The Lord them bless me with his grace. I wish you stay, but never end. We represent this long. When we wrong, we feel they own. All the show up on these presidents in hard times. They going home, so take a fall without the chance to making it all. Would have thought skinny be the one that's making this call? No, help me out. Tell me where I went wrong. I'm trying to find the right path, although it's never been long. I gotta do it for my son's sake, telling me that if he's strong, we gonna make it through these hard times, even though they go and they come. You're absolutely right. But something happened to me on last week night. It's plain as day, man. With this world trade, no, braving the word I'm looking for, yeah. Better make it hold, but nothing seems to matter. That's when, see, everything can go any which way. They got me poked, see, the Henny with the J, one post, chillin' rope, country folk, man, I'm happy in my way, yo.
I've been told, but it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we act this way. Everyone's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. I've been told, but it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we act this way. Everyone's gonna be okay.
We woke up this morning, all my colorful stripes and let's join hands. Got to go with the process of being imposed, man. I was on me in order to survive for no man. Now we got some from the roots and what we don't, man. Probably from a juvenile to a grown man. You gotta take responsibility for your own, man. Golden, two blocks of molding, my sunrise, sunrise. I love to hear my woman moan in the song again. Damn, I hope you play this song again. The soul cleansing, the melody just read my hands. Provide a lot of things, but usually just offending my ladies and searching for Benjamins. All my folks locked in the sentiments, and it don't make any sense. Why? Children of sentences are passing from the slum. Why I'm writing sentences along my income. Why go ahead, bitch?
But it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we act this way. Everyone's gonna be okay. All my life been cold, but it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we act this way. Everyone's gonna be okay,
It's time for the RPP Comedy Praise Break on Exquisite Internet Radio.
All right, everybody, take 5.
Man, come on, Ice Trade. Where the hell are you?
Come on over here, man. Hey, man, gotta have that club. Now look here, forget Ice Tray home base. Because we are in the house. You hear me?
Man, what the hell is...
Man, I think an introduction would be in order right now. I'm Clavel. And I am Howard Tibbs III. And we are Funky Finger Productions. Do you hear me? Showing up. Let me give you one of my cards. You know I'm fresh out. I must have gave the last one to my Slick Rick's coming out party. Howard. Bam! All right, man. Pay no attention to all that stuff. Man, Reese's baby got boogers all over this.
That's the number. That's my cousin Boudreaux. All right, call anytime you want. Now, that's Pizza Hut. But don't worry about it.
What do you guys want?
Don't you know we are rappers extraordinaire?
Okay, look, I'm sure you guys are good, but I only handle OG gangster.
Well, that's where home be. You hear that? I'm bad.
It's cool, man. Trying to kill somebody?
Man, have you ever heard this song? Well, our debut single is called Kill the Cop and then Jaywalk. So what? Now, check out the Career Master Blaster plan. Howard, would you be so kind as to do the honors soon as you get your thing correct? Bam! All right, now, let me tell you something. Our research criminal charges can do wonders for your record sales. Now, this is our funky finger felony charge. Now, you see, this here is 2-pack. Can't leave the bitches alone. You get what I'm saying? Then we slide on down. Snoop Doggy Dogg with the nuclear camera. One well-timed drive-by, and he's platinum, baby. You hear what I'm saying? And I see we taught Snoop Doggy Dogg everything he knows. Raised him from a pup, man. What was his name back then? Scrappy Doo.
Okay, well, guys, if you don't mind, I'm sorry.
Hey. Look here, man. Funky Finger Productions, man. We are in and we are down. Yes, that's right. Now, if you slide down to the end, here we be. Now, right there, we go up into a market, slip a few Snicker bars in the hip pocket, and we will have enough gold in our teeth to make a record.
Security!
Man, hold on. Security, man. That vest is funky.
You can't stop the music, Howard. Freeze. Freeze. And freeze one more time. And now this here is the video for the soon-to-be hit single, I'm gonna bust a cap in your booty.
Now, you see, this is R&B on the hip-hop tip, like Velvet DeVoe. You know, I love the little lead singer, one with the Neanderthal frontal lobe.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like a little dolphin.
Show enough. See, focus up, man. Here we go home, skillet. See y'all, man.
Okay.
Ice Train. Oh, man. Those are pumps that tie me up. Let's go. Come on. I'm gonna get you some, man.
Hey, come on. Take it off. Hey.
Okay, party people in the house.
Let me set the record straight. I've been saved by sovereign grace. What it means is that the king decided in eternity. Past that, by his plan, I'd be in his kingdom. Future, this is by his plan, predetermined. Sewed up, sutured, yes, Preston's predestined. And it's the same for his elect. Preacher was the means, the gospel message. How did we connect? Providence, all of it. The time, the day, the place, the text. I heard a word and belief, began to walk what I confess. I heard the word and believe, began to walk what I confess. Yes, glory to God, for that I'm truly blessed. I
I didn't find him, he found me. Lost in my mess. Premarital, extramarital, strip clubs, got all my checks. Thought I was ballin', truly was falling. Got it a plan, who can reject his plan in proper context? Do you know what it means? It means before the world was, God planned everything. When it rained, who would be born? The hair on your head, who would be king? Salvation's no exception. Romans 9:17 for really. And we thinking, why is God like this? How silly. He is God, God is why don't mix, you feel me? The truth is, we're all God's property. To be frank, we got a problem with God's sovereignty. I'm constantly reminded, left for me to find it. I will never find it, cause his word he satisfy me. But through God's time and his providence, I rest. I heard the word and believe, began to walk when I confess. Yeah. If you're Christian, you go to God, you pray the Holy Spirit intercedes. What you're really asking for is God himself to intervene. Especially when you pray for the lost, you pray the Spirit lead men to repent and see in the cross for what it really means. So what you praying for? If free will is what they say, why would God free will? Will is free to disobey. But if William's will is free, why would William still pay? Maybe William's will ain't free. Maybe William's will is a slave. Will can't recognize the Son unless the hound of heaven calls his name. Written on the manifest was written. So the world began to see the text. Tell me cause he knows the end. He knows it all. Prove the text. Agree to disagree. I won't love you less, but I suggest we leave God on the throne. We're at his feet. Knees chin the chest. I don't know who's elect. The wolves reject, the sheep connect and hear his word. Sheep believe, sheep will walk or sheep confess.
I got a whole lot that I can really take him for. When I was moving fast, he had to slow my roll. Out of control. Next episode. Look here. See when you think about when everybody counts you out. See he the only one that probably really helps you out. I'm talking from experience. You hearing this? I took this chance for bread so I can dance up in heaven. My granny used to always tell me you gon' be the reverend. But how could I see what she's saying? When I was 7, I didn't want to go to hell, so I kept stepping. Rapping for the Lord, no weapon will be formed. Sunshine on the grind, take me through the storm. Seems like he tested me again, but on the flip side, it's like he's blessing me again. You better come on. Every time I turn around, blessing me again. Oh. Every time I turn around, All the way out here, dance around, dance around, dance around. There's the blessing there. What are you gonna do? Yeah, you will bless the name. Your blessing going in, your blessing coming out. Everything you have is blessing out of your chest. Come all the way down here. Dance around the room. Dance around the room. Dance out till you get rid of your you
Yes, indeed. A little blessing me again. Snoop Dogg featuring the late Rance Allen. Just recently lost Rance Allen. Passed away just last month, I believe, at the end of last month or the beginning of this month. But it was very recent. So we hats off and prayers go out to Rance Allen's family and friends mourning the loss of a great gospel legend. Don't touch that dial. More great music is on the way as we continue to roll on down this holy highway, giving you everything you need by way of gospel music. Let's take a quick look at our roll call for this week thus far. See who is definitely in the building, a part of what we got going on here on the Royal Praise Party. I'm going to send shout outs to those areas that are well represented each week here on the show. We are just excited about any and everybody that's under the sound of my voice because you too are officially a part of the RPP family. And we welcome you to the family and definitely welcome you to the party. As we take a quick look, we want to send shout outs to the Charleston area, Goose Creek, Monk's Corner, checking in. Atlanta, Georgia is always rocking with us. We'll be hearing from Pastor Tony Q in just a little bit. Beaufort's in the building with areas like Port Royal, Sheldon, Ladies Island, Lands End, all checking in. Can't forget about the big city of Burton. Goose Creek, we see you. Uniontown, Pennsylvania. Ridgeland, South Carolina. Of course, Hampton, South Carolina. And our definitely sending a shout out to Yamasee, South Carolina as well. If you're under the sound of my voice and I didn't call your city and state, it's simply because I have no idea where you are. So make sure you throw up your city and state. Let us know where you're at on this AL so we don't miss you on the very next roll call. And remember, if you got some church and community news, you need to send that in as well. Let me know so we can get you in, get your news in. Church and community news is a free service from the Royal Praise Party for you and your church and your community. So if you got something going on at the church, or if you have some free events in the community or any job listings, are always really good to share. Any information that you want to share about things that are happening in your community, please let us know by sending it to me inbox, or you can email me at mrdoitall20@hotmail.com. That's mrdoitall20@hotmail.com. In the meantime and in between time, we're going to keep it rolling on down this holy highway. In just a few minutes, we're going to head out to the A. The gospel train will be bringing in the word of the day from none other than Pastor Tony Q. He is up next. Keep it locked where you got it. It's Friday, y'all. Faith-Filled Friday. We are feeding your faith and starving your doubt, and still waiting to see who's going to be president of the United States for the next 4 years. They're still counting ballots. I checked on that this morning, see if we got a decision, but not yet. Key states are still counting. It's going to go down to the wire, y'all. So they're going to stretch this out till they get every ballot counted and get an accurate a recount, and a recount. They're going to be sure, because, you know, shifting of power is always a crazy thing, especially when you got the Trump man up in the seat. You know, he ain't leaving the White House easy. He's that employee that once he gets fired, he just might flip out on his way out the door. You never know with this dude. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, he might win. I don't know. Nobody knows. It's really close. It's a very, very close race, and we still got some key states with some big electoral votes that's going to matter down the wire. So it's going to be a lot of drama involved with this one. I'm sure it's been drama for the last 4 years. Why would it be any different on election day or election week, turning into election month? Hopefully, we'll get a decisive decision by before Thanksgiving. I hope. Hopefully, we'll see. If we get some changes, it might be a better Thanksgiving than you think. I don't know, but we need some definite changes going on for our country for sure. Don't touch that dial. More great music is on the way as we continue to do our thing as we do each and every weekday morning. Don't forget to join me, join us this weekend for Love, Marriage, and Ministry as well. That's going down this weekend. It's the first weekend of the month. Not sure if we're going to do it this Saturday or this Sunday because I think Pastor Moon is going to be out of town on Saturday. So we might have to push it back to Sunday because I don't think it'll make much sense for me to do it by myself since it's Love, Marriage, and Ministry. You need both opinions. So we might be looking at a Sunday afternoon kind of thing. We'll see. I'll let you know. Anyway, in the meantime and in between time, we're going to keep rolling on down this holy highway, giving you nothing but the best in gospel music. And we got some more of that good music for you as we continue to do what we do. We're doing it all to the glory of God. Keep it locked where you got it. Pastor Tony Q, he's up next.
And give me that fire, fire, back. Give me that flame, flame, flame. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Absolutely, you can give me that. If it's mine, if it's good for me, give me that. I want it all. Give me that Bible, give me that Michael. Drop Jesus in it, wait so we can make a disciple. Can't surpass Christ, stands for faith in his title. A passion for Christ, I have you praying for revival. Give me my city, yeah, give me that. Let's fish, gospel of peace, yeah, you can give me that. Fresh kicks, give me that. Bless, let the bless him, Lord, I'm desperate. You gave me a life, so I look forward to my exit. I used to be a punk kid, used to go in the front with dudes who want 100, turn our ones into hundreds. Used to go in the front to be blunt, I wanted trees just to alter my mind. Now I find I'm wanting Jesus. Used to want to roll that deep on the street, wanna hold the heat on the low like a secret. Gospel to penetrate my soul on the sneak tip. Took control, now I'm in the soul like a leaflet. Give me that fire, give me that flame, give me that fresh wind, give me that rain, give me that freedom, you can have the change. Give me that God, you can give me those things. Give me that fire, flame, give me that fresh wind, give me that rain, give me that freedom, you can have the change. Give me that God, you can give me those things. I know you got riches, I know you got ice. Your life is a big party, you're partying all night. Your mind I know in Christ, in your mind that's alright. You might not get this now, but you're kind of a soft type. You keep with the trend. Who's your middle name? On your pants you got a chain. That truth like Lil Wayne, is that true in a bend? Maybe you're in a range, ladies you driving crazy. Nothing's crazier than your brain. This is a shame, it's the age of game. Give me the age of change in the age. It's like a page in a flame. Just smoke, just mirrors, just vapor, it's plain. To see a holy God, not one of your favorite things. I was just like you, but God moved on a fellow. Gave me good news that I could use on the ghetto. Maybe it's you who wants to U-turn to settle. You get it, you do it, I'll tell you it's them shadow. Fire, give me that flame, give me that fresh wind, give me that rain, give me that freedom, you can have the change. Give me that God, you can give me those things. Give me that fire, flame, give me that fresh wind, give me that rain, give me that freedom, you can have the change. Give me that God, you can give me all things. So you got platinum, you got a Lord. If we won't, we can ask him, but he's our reward. Gotta be perfect, it can't be 3 out of 4. If it's sick of falling short, then he got a cure. Give me that cure, that hero. Give me that grace and never chase the done me wrong. How much glory should you get your boy zero? Kappa cause beef with the lamb like a hero. Give me that game, we choose you over shining. Truth over rhyming, virtue over diamond. Give me some change, sometimes I do need the dough. And give me some pain, something I do need to grow. Give me what I won't ask for. Don't give me what I see when I creep on my sheet. Give me the old pasture. Give me life just like you intended. It's like to see you raised like the day you were ascended. Give me that flame, give me that fresh wind, give me that rain, give me that freedom, you can have the change. Give me that God, you can give me all things. Give me that fire, that flame, give me that fresh wind, give me that rain, give me that freedom, you can have the change. Give me that God, you can give me all things.
Neighborhood hope dealer, helping others prosper eternally. From hood to hood, line to line.
Reaching the unreachable, teaching the unteachable. We them hope killers, wordsmith. Sometimes I wake up in a deep sweat, stress, sleepless, daily I'm traumatized, open eyes, feeling misery often prophesied since a youth carry burden of proof daily. Life is a noose, one day a fire burn up in Haiti, life is bad and I shatter. Family ties severely, ended crime sincerely. Thuggish almost careerly, jealous, deafening and never confessing guilty to the jury. Inside I'll be feeling living, building negative fury. Street nights, we packing that heat, life's a struggle. Daily we hustle, knocking the bundle, living humble. Benefiting, raising my seeds, I'll be babysitting, chronic driven, plotting on getting riches and time pressures locking low. Vision is locked that I hold busting. Raw steel, willing to bust loose for nothing. Every day is vital. Got me living more homicidal. I feel them entitled to all the riches stated in Bible. Muddy hoes stacking, bloody dope, a ritual. Poverty visual, making criminals more habitual. Lord, I be trying. I swallow from always crying. Attending these wakes, seeing the face, people dying. Wonder why we stressed out and living this way. Cause we stuck up in the ghetto, broken, ducking from straight. But God save me. Remember me, I keep it solid G. Now we helping others prosper eternally. I be on the block till they murder me, helping others prosper eternally. When it comes to this gospel, I got no chill. For real, I can teach you how to hope real. Neighborhood hope dealer, hope dealers. It's a neighborhood hope dealers, hope dealers. Neighborhood hope dealers, hope dealers. It's a neighborhood hope dealers, hope
You
dealers.
already know what it is. It's God over money till I'm gone with the wind and the smoke disappears. The flow's more potent than tying your dome on for the rope.
Y'all hear that noise? That's that gospel train coming on around the bend. And for that, it's bringing in the word of the day. We head out to the A, Atlanta, Georgia's very own, my brother from another mother, the first RPP family member, Pastor Tony Q. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir, and great morning, RPP family. This is your prayer partner, Pastor Tony Q, praying that you all look up with favor on your life on this fantastic favorite Friday. I wish you would speak with you on this morning to encourage your spirit and bless your soul. There used to be a song when I was growing up called I'm Coming Out. I want the world to know I got to let it show. I'm coming out. I'm declaring to you that you are about to come out. Whatever trial, you're about to come out. Whatever tribulation, you're about to come out. Whatever the enemy has been trying to hold you bound in, you are about to come out. It's time for you to let the world know that you are coming out. Why? Because the Lord has given you the victory and He has given you the triumph over everything the enemy is trying to throw your way. You have made it thus far by faith, and now it's time for you to come out. So shout from the top of your voice with a voice of triumph and let the world know I'm coming out. Hey, I gotta get out of here. I pray you all have a blessed and wonderful weekend. Enjoy yourself this weekend. Enjoy yourself this Lord. Pick up the phone and call somebody and let them know that you love them. But whatever you do, whoever you meet, make sure they see the God first before they see the you and you. I love you with the love of Jesus Christ. You all be blessed. We'll talk on Monday.
Let go of all that's behind me. I'm moving on to what lies before me. I'm available, please use me. I'm ready. Let go of all that's behind me. I'm moving on to what lies before me. I'm available, please use me. Finally, I'm ready. Oh God, I really need to hear your voice. And even though I have a choice, it's hard
is at the tip of my body. Elevate is in you. And all the things you can do. If I just believe, you will set me free, and the world will see. I'm ready to follow you down. I tried it on my own, but I want you down. I'm ready, 'cause this is not the ending. It's only the beginning, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to follow you down. I tried it on my own, but I want you down. You ready? This is not the ending. It's only the beginning, and I'm ready to go. At times, it seems like I'm all alone, trying to figure out right from wrong. And all I need to do is come to you, and I know you'll come through. So I make this our day, and I'll never turn away from the love you give me. I'll cherish it from now and always. I'm letting go, and on to what's not. I'm available, please use me. Yeah, I'm ready, I'm letting go, and on to what's lies before me. I'm available, please. Lord, I'm available. I'm ready to follow you now. Try it on, try to chill it on, but I'm ready. 'Cause this is not the ending, it's only the beginning, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to follow you now. Try it on, but I'm with you now. Ready, this is not the ending, it's only the beginning, and I'm ready to go. I'm letting go, moving on to what's lies. Gotta move on. I'm available, please. I'm available to you. I'm ready, yeah, I'm ready. It's time to move on and on to what's lies before me. I'm available, please. So I'm available to you. I'm ready, I'm ready to follow you down. Try it on my own, but I'm ready. 'Cause this is not the ending, it's only the beginning, and I'm ready to go. Follow you down. Try it on my own, but I'm ready. This is not the ending, it's only the It's only the beginning, and I'm ready to go. It's only the beginning, and I'm ready to go. Let's go. It's only the beginning.
When Jesus says yes, nobody can say no. When Jesus says yes, nobody
Sing more for me. before I leave over. I got you over here. It's my air. It's my air. This here in my air. Yeah. This here in my air. You already know. You know what it is. 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 You know what it is, homie. You know what it is, homie. You know what it is, homie.
Nothing can never ever stop me now. Now that I'm alive. In Christ Jesus, I'm taking back everything that was taken from me and more, much more. Yeah, no one will ever change my mind, 'cause it's my day. Things will go away. Don't hate me, just get with me. You can make this year your year to shine up for me. This year is my year. You already know. You know what it is. You already know. You know what it is. You already know.
You know what it is. You already know. Don't try to do y'all. It's my year. I'm on the perfect love, so it can't stop me. Got a 3-piece dinner so my brother can eat. And if my dad needs a chef, but I'll be his shit. And I hear his voice, so I won't left. See, he gave me life, so it's no more death. You know what, man, that's wrong, so it ain't no stopping. My year, let's get this poppin'.
You know what it is, homie, you already know. Reason why it's my year, so come and say so. I get it from my daddy, but my daddy's already so. I'm doing what he's saying and I'm going where he goes. It's my year because I claim it. Rich and never powerful, that's what he named it. You can get into it, get out there, don't blame it. Walking in the blessing and never know God dang it. It's my year, baby.
Riding with my top down, listening to this Jesus music.
Back on the grind again. I know it's been a little while, but it's time again. So got the great when you gon' rhyme again. I'm like, hold up, give me time, my man. See a lot of things change, some stay the same. I'm from H-Town, D-Town, Memphis, man. One thing I need to show everywhere I go. People call it themselves, money cause the closure. They talk about it all the time and put it in their song. They drive around and play it loud like it ain't nothing wrong. And all they talk about is simple stuff. Got everybody acting bad, thinking that they a thug. And they trying to drown me out, but now they ain't gon' count me out. I got a backpack full of tracks, but I keep a jelly max till we can find it out. Plus I'm bumping these Jesus beats whenever they see me. People looking all confused, cause every one of my tunes is screaming Jesus beats. I was bumping that trip, PJ rolling with me. Both our heads nodding like we dozing or we tipsy. But we ain't been drinking, man. Now this song is banging, man. Got us screaming Jesus out the window while we changing lanes, while we just
Riding with my top down, listening to this Jesus music. Riding with my top down, listening to this Jesus. Riding with my top down, top down. Riding with my top down, listening to this Jesus music.
If you hear that bass bang, you can see it, streets. That stuff your boys playing, man. It's gon' be them Jesus. That stuff we bumpin' ain't that lean with it, crack with it. No, it's that changing life and please let the rock hit. Us stuff that we brought for the Santa Craze. First 116, I credit craze. Once lost that band, but we damn it crazy. That's all stuff, what we fanning like. Never Santa race. Double sides to the good, the family life, cause the gospel is good. In the past, I don't think y'all understood. Now y'all messed up, let us out in your hood.
Riding with my top down, listening to this Jesus music. Riding with my top down, listening to this Jesus. Riding with my top down, listening to this Jesus. Riding with my top down, listening to this Jesus music.
You like music from rap to gospel, but you probably never heard nobody rap the gospel. Different sound, but the truth the same. But no choirs, no bands, but the truth remains. We got fam in the click, set the booth the flames. Ain't news, it's a city like Deuce the Flame. You'll be lost in the flow,
don't lose the name of Jesus Christ, the King of the Jews remain. This ain't entertainment, don't sound the truth. Would you rather hear a song about shiny coops? No, not fat, not gat, not killer rap. 100% Christ, the blood spill of rap. Y'all feeling that? Rap to what the gospel truth, hey trip, y'all really back. Y'all feeling that? Rap to what the gospel truth, hey trip, y'all really back.
Call you hear that boom bap, and you hear some dudes rap. It ain't them folks that boast, it's folks that tell you where the truth okay. We don't wanna hear about dimes and dope. We don't wanna hear about knives and smoke. We don't wanna hear about moving packs and foolish cats who lying folks. We do wanna hear about Christ the King. We do wanna hear how to change. We do wanna hear how God is pleasing theology at the Bible man. Jesus music turn heads, so turn it up and let them know that when all we do he's first and it's Jesus music better bro.
Riding with my top down, listening to this Jesus music. Riding with my top down, listening to this Jesus. Riding with my top down.
Blood spill of rap to what the gospel truth, hey trip, y'all really back. Y'all feeling that? Rap to what the gospel truth, hey trip, y'all really back.
Call you hear that boom bap, and you hear some dudes rap. It ain't them folks that boast, it's folks that tell you where the truth okay. We don't wanna hear about dimes and dope. We don't wanna hear about knives and smoke. We don't wanna hear about moving packs and foolish cats who lying folks. We do wanna hear about Christ the King. We do wanna hear how lives have changed. We do wanna hear how God is pleasing theology at the Bible man. Jesus music turn heads, so turn it up and let them know that when all we do he's first and it's Jesus music better bro.
Riding with my top down, listening to this Jesus music. Riding with my top down, listening to this Jesus. Riding with my top down.
Yes, indeedy. Riding with my top down. Listen to this Jesus music. Good morning to you. This is the Raw Praise Party as we continue to roll on down this holy highway, giving you everything you need by way of gospel music. Don't touch that dial. More great music is definitely on the way as we continue to do what we do, and we're doing it all to the glory of God. Not giving nothing up, taking no losses, no surrender, no retreat. God is still yet in control. I want to say good morning to each and every one of you. So glad you could join us. Keep it locked where you got it. More great music is on the way as we continue to roll on down this holy highway. Still waiting to see who the president is going to be. Yes, indeedy, we are still counting ballots according to what's going on. Key states still counting, and Donald Trump is not going to give it up lightly. So he's definitely going to make sure he's going to do everything he can do. They say he got lawsuits out there in the key states going on. I don't know. Hey, it's crazy, but it is what it is. It's a Faith-Filled Friday, yo. Getting you ready for the weekend. Got some great weather going on right now. Sun is shining, birds chirping, jamming for Jesus, all that good stuff. We say good morning to you guys. If you're out there on the roadways traveling around, take it easy, greasy. Look out for the next man because he might not be looking out for you. Let's make sure that we are staying alert on those roadways and giving ourselves enough time to travel if we got to do that. If you're commuting, please take it easy, all right? We are sure you're a good driver, but we don't know the people in the other car, so we got to keep an eye out, all right? That means pay attention to what you're doing. Don't text and drive, don't drink and drive, don't eat and drive, don't shave and drive, don't apply makeup, don't do anything that does not help you in the operating of the vehicle, okay? Let's pay attention so we can make it to our destination safe. And remember, it's better to be there just a little bit late than not to make it at all right? God bless you guys. So glad that you are rocking and rolling with us on this AM. Glad to have you on board as we continue to do what we do. We're doing it all to the glory of God on this AM. Right now, we're going to take a quick look around the community and see what's happening in church and community news. I want to let you know that Youth Bible Study is going on every Wednesday at Progressive Church of Jesus Christ. It's live on Facebook, and there is a call-in number. Join Elder Reese Reed every Wednesday at 4 p.m. or live on Facebook, or call in at 1-605-475-5900. Access code is 547-2949. Brother Reese Reed having Youth Ministry Bible Study for ages 4 to 18. Courtesy of Progressive Church of Jesus Christ, where the host pastor is Bishop John Brown Sr. Also, Don't forget next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend, the platform. Every second on social media, the young people take over with a young people's talk show, young adults doing it big. It's hosted by Dockwell Moon and Nikayla Riley every second Saturday at 3 p.m. on Instagram as well as on Facebook. The platform is the name of it, and they want you to join in on the conversation. It's a new show, new perspectives, new motivations, and new mindsets. Be sure to tap in and talk with them this second Saturday. It's coming. All right. It's the platform. Don't miss it. And of course, the House of Prayer wants to let you know that they are having a Christmas dinner. The House of Prayer, 29 Big Street in Yamasee, Pastor Wilma J. Clark, Saturday, November the 14th, 11:30 a.m. until. Come out, come one, come all, drive through, take out only. You can pick up a plate, and they look forward to seeing you there. It's the community dinner, free. It's the 6th annual free community dinner at the House of Prayer. Come get a plate. It's happening Saturday, November 14th, 11:30 a.m. until, all right? It's going down in Yamasee. If you're in the Yamasee area, make sure you go by and get you a plate. 29 Bing Street in Yamasee, courtesy of the House of Prayer. All right, that's going to do it for church and community news for today. Remember, if you got some church and communities going on in your area, in your church, then let us know. Hit me up, put it in my inbox, or email me at mrdoitall20@hotmail.com. All right, coming up at the bottom of the hour, we're going to hit you with the comedy praise break as we continue to do what we do. We're going to keep on rolling down this holy highway. I want you to roll with us, all right? Don't touch that dial. We're going to drop you back into the gospel groove right here on your favorite morning show. It's the way we get it done. This is the Royal Praise Party. Good morning to you.
Can't stop, won't stop. Where Rick's at? I give him that big bop. Like, take that, take that, take that, take that. I'ma put in work. I'ma do that ASAP. Know my favorite rap. But they say don't say that, huh? What I'ma turn down for? Feel like Shaq get 9-4. Breaking glass in that back floor. Like Kobe, it's a word show, huh? Drop the 81. Yo, I got the Say my name is Minio. Say with me, Minio. Okay, great. Walks out, race state. Risk it all, I take the hate. This the winning team. Get the Gatorade. My guy good, but he's not safe. Nah. They try to shut us down and they make us slide. Only thing I'm in is God and he on my side. That's the confidence I got. Girl, you got me. That's why I really feel like you got me. That's all you got. Come on with it. That's all you got. You can't stop me. You don't got the power, hey. Shut me down. That's not an option. I'm my biggest problem. You don't got the power, hey. Shut me down. That's not an option. You can't stop me. You're my biggest opponent. You know me, I know you, we know it. Whenever I fail, you always been there to simply remind me of bloody. You don't see what I'm growing. You don't see where I'm going. You only see in the moment. You know I'm on stage. You never let go. Don't cease to amaze me. And it drive me crazy. Did you catch every detail that I miss in the songs I'm making? Saying you will never write a verse like Kendrick. Never be the rapper rock out from Hendrix. Tops in the life. You will never be mentioned. Why Angel High won't survive the trenches? Plus, you a Christian, Andy. They will never listen, Andy. Plus, we a pigment, Andy. You don't got skill, you a gimmick, Andy. Well, if I listen to you and everything you put in my ear, I'll be living like I'll be paralyzed by fear. True. If I quit, the only way I lose, I got two choices when I do this. Make moves or make excuses. If you know who I'm talking about, then you got me. My biggest enemy is me, and even I can't stop me. They try to shut us down and it ain't gon' slide. Only thing I'm in is God and he on the side. That's the confidence I got, cause you got me. That's why I really feel like you can't stop me. That's all you got. Come on with it. That's all you got. You can't stop me. You don't got the power, hey. Shut me down. That's not stop. I said if I cannot stop it, they don't never stop it. Can't stop. Won't stop. I said if I cannot stop it, they don't never stop it. Can't stop. Won't stop. I said if I cannot stop it, they don't never stop it. You can't stop it.
Welcome to the devil. 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 How many times has God ever lost? How many times have you talked about coming? Yeah. How many times has he ever failed you? When did he ever forget to come through? Everybody here together, come on. How many times has God ever lost? Hey! How many times have you talked about coming? How many times has he ever failed you? When did he ever forget to come through? Hey! Should me, but he stepped in. My plan, oh my, Somebody ask me how I made it. Everybody talk, everybody talk, everybody talk.
It's time for the RPP Comedy Praise Break on Exquisite Internet Radio.
A beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Could you be mine? Would you be mine? I was gone for a bit, but now I'm alright. My neighbors was all black, but now they white. The check cashing place turned into a bank. Elevator work, and the stairs they don't stink. The white people came and changed everything, but I am still your neighbor. Hi, boys and girls, it's your old pal, Mr. Robinson. So much has changed since we last spent some time together. My neighbor has gone through so much. It's gone through something called gentrification. Can you say gentrification, boys and girls?
It's like a magic trick. White people pay a lot of money, and then poof, all the black people are gone. But where do they go, boys and girls? Back to where they come from, of course. Atlanta. Now it's just me sitting by myself now. And y'all probably wondering how Mr. Robinson can afford to live in this fancy neighborhood. Well, that's the word of the day. Squatters' rights. It's like finders keepers, but for other people's houses. Who could that be? Let's go see, boys and girls. Who is it?
It's Damien and Nika from 7F.
Damien and Nika are my new neighbors. They paid $1.2 million for an apartment where Mr. Robinson's friend Frankie used to cook crack. Let's see what they want.
Hey, Mr. Robinson, sorry to bother you. We ordered a new 72-inch Samsung TV, and they say it was delivered, but it's not in the lobby. And we were wondering if you knew anything about that?
Don't worry, boys and girls. Mr. Robinson knows just what to say in situations like this. Oh, you think I stole your TV because I'm black?
No, of course not.
It always works, boys and girls.
We would never do that. What? No.
Yeah, we're asking everyone. It's not just you.
Yeah, I'm sorry we gave you that impression.
Yeah, and we'll get out of your hair.
Yeah, we are so sorry. If you see the TV, let us know.
Oh, and we'd love for you to come to our holiday party.
No, I don't want to come to your damn holiday party.
Can you believe the nerve of them boys and girls? There's a special word for that. They weren't being good neighbors at all. Excuse me, boys and girls, it's more visitors. Damien, I ain't take your damn TV, and you can't prove nothing!
I'm not Damien, sir. My name is Patrick.
I don't know no damn Patrick!
I know that, but I did a DNA test and it says you're my father. I just want to meet you.
Oh, boys and girls, see, there's a new company called 23andMe. And because of them, 23 people now say their father is me. Be right there. That's my cue, boys and girls. I gotta go tell the police there's a strange black man banging on my door. But until we meet again, tomorrow, I'll come back home tomorrow when my kids not here. Goodbye, boys and girls.
It was rewritten and the writers put me in it. I wonder how my life would read. With the people that have heard of me, just to learn to be turned away by what they see. But what you slumping and self was blown up and sober, but my life didn't come to believe. How I wanna be. There's a sad commentary when I heard another public to see. But I heard they didn't remember me, so walking in integrity, people gotta call me to be. And if I even impression, then I hope that I'm personal with a life that was clean and free. And I tell you it's not embarrassing, but it be my narrative, what's the quality do me? It's so and my more life came from the pictures of my brother was slain. But I'm more life just about controlling all my ways. And I'm more like Mary, you're only because I'm looking at grave. Or I'm more like April, and for the police down on my way. Think about it, it's rewritten and the writers put me in it. What would they say about my private life? What would they say? When they say that my commitment to the ministry was strong, but then I never spent time with my wife. What would they say about my character? Would they say I was arrogant and American, full of myself? How would they write about my parenting? Would they say about traveling with my children up on the shelf? Would it be positive or negative? If everything that ever did, pretend like I never by all. Let me talk about the stuff that you were seeing on the surface, the stuff that was done in the dark. What the fuck you talk when the doors is locked? What they say that I was off the chain for? But they be the complete opposite. But the thing I want to And my more like Kate, but I hate to tell my brother to slave. But I'm more like Kevin Bass, but trying on my way to the body. And I'm more like Harry, you're only because I'm looking at great.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's about that time for you to wrap things up and get on off these airwaves. Let you get on back to work. Let you get on off this social media and do your job. I hope you have yourself a good day and a great weekend. We got some good weather heading into the weekend. Get out there and enjoy every bit of it. Enjoy yourselves. Make memories. Do what you do. All that good stuff, all right? I'm encouraging you to get out there and do something. All right, God bless each and every one of you. Want you to have yourself a marvelous weekend and be safe out there. If it be the will of the Lord, I will talk to you again on Monday morning for another edition of the Royal Praise Party. Remember, we appreciate all those of you that are checking in on the roll call, all those who check out the videos, replays, the podcast, checking us out on Exquisite Internet Radio. However you're getting it in, we just say thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're so glad that you are part of the Royal Praise Party. Hopefully, by the time the weekend is over, maybe we might know who the president is for the next 4 years. We're going to keep an eye on that. If something transpires over the weekend, we're going to talk about it on Monday. Don't forget, a lot of football going on, so we'll talk about that on Monday as well. So join me right here, same gospel time, same gospel station. We'll do it all again on Monday morning, giving you some of this feel-good gospel music. God bless each and every one of you. Appreciate you guys. Get out there and do your thing, y'all, and be safe. And as you go along your journey, don't let nobody steal your joy. It's a gift from God. So don't give up your gift without a fight. We're going to go out the same way we came in the club with Canton Jones. God bless each and every one of you. And remember, if you don't remember nothing else, remember this one thing. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Peace.
They don't let them Christians in the club, oh my God. They don't let them Christians in the club, oh my God. They don't let them Christians in the club, oh my God. They don't let them Christians in the club, oh my God. They don't let them Christians in the club, oh my God. They don't let them Christians in the club, oh my God. They don't let them Christians in the club, oh my God. They don't let them Christians in the club, oh my God. They don't let them Christians in the club, oh my God. Look at all these Christians in the club. Look at all my brothers showing love. We don't got the bar. Now what you think exactly? Have a bartender, we serving virgins that's free. I wanna party's over, and I get a buzz off this music. Get off the spirit when I feel it, can't lose it. Atmosphere is crazy, everybody feels slamming. Man, if you ain't feeling this, then you a certified lame. I came in the name of the one who's fitness. Pull it up clean in an all black business. So the don't get it. Step out the sun and we done covered all charges. So everybody coming online outside. Be patient, no skipping. Extra police case, people start tripping. Leave your gun home and put your dope away. You don't really need all that. The party anyway now, oh my God.